Welcome, accountant, to this video. This is financial accounting paper which was tested by KASNEB on 4th December 2023 for those who are doing CPA foundational level and CFA foundational level. So, question 1, the conceptual framework for financial reporting, the conceptual framework identifies two fundamental qualitative characteristics and four enhancing qualitative characteristics that useful financial information is required to have. Required, explain the two fundamental qualitative characteristics of useful financial information. You know these are relevance and faith representation. Then Roman 2, describe any two enhancing qualitative characteristic of useful financial information. Here you can have timeliness and comparability, but I have presented all the answers to this paper in the pages to follow, so stay in this video so that you can see the answers. Part B, explain two functions of each of the following in the management of public finances. We have Office of the Auditor General and Public Accounts Committee. Part C, explain the difference between reserves and provisions. And Part D, in the context of the issue of ordinary shares, differentiate between a right issue and a bonus issue. We now go to question 2. It was a partnership question. Dadu, Elgao, and Fodo have been operating a little business as partners. So you have been given the following information. So after going through the information, we see what the question required. The question required in part A, a partnership statement of profit or loss and appropriation account for the year ended that 1st December 2022. Part B, partners' current accounts as at that 1st December 2022. And Part C, statement of financial position as at that 1st December 2022. We continue now to question 3. The following is a statement of financial position of BD traders as at 30th September 2023. So you have given this information which was prepared by inexperienced clerk. So it required part A, journal entries including narration necessary to correct the above errors. Part B, suspend account fully balanced. Part C, a statement of adjusted profit for the year ended 30th September 2023. And Part D, a corrected statement of financial position as at 30th September 2023. Now go to question 4. We have been given the following information of Sagana Golf Club as at 1st September 2022. So what were you required to do in this question? This question required in part A, bar statement of profit or loss for the year ended that 1st August 2023. Part B, statement of income and expenditure for the year ended that 1st August 2023. And Part C, statement of financial position as at that 1st August 2023. Now, finally, go to question 5. Highlight 6 reasons why it is necessary to make adjustment to account at the end of the accounting year. And part B, you have given the following information for Utajiri Limited. So this was a question on ratio. Let us see which ratios the examiner required from the students. So the first ratio was the current ratio. The second was the quick ratio. Then average trade receivable correction period, gross profit margin, interest cover, and return on capital employed, which is abbreviated as ROCE. Then earning per share, which is abbreviated as EPS. So I have presented the answers to this paper. We have the first answer of two fundamental qualitative characteristics of useful financial information. We have relevance and faith representation. Then we go to part Roman 2. We have comparability and timeliness. Then we go to part B, two function of each of the following in management of public finances. We have the office of the Auditor General. Here are the function. Here are the function of office of the Auditor General. And then public accounts committee. Here are the function. Then we go to part C, the difference between reserves and provision. This is the difference. Then we go to part D, a difference between a light issue and a bonus issue. So these are the difference. I have presented two differences. And now we go to question 2. We have the statement of profit or loss and appropriation account for the year ended that 1st December 2022. So up to this point, you have the statement of profit and loss. And then from this point, you have the appropriation. Start with salary, interest on capital, residual profit, then share of residual profit. We have the follow the efficiency. Then we have the workings for that question. We have the working 4, working 5. Then part B, partner's current account as at 31st December 2022. So this is the partner's current account. This is the partner's current account. And finally, part C, a statement of financial position of those partner of Dadu, Elego, and Fondo. So this now is a statement of financial position. We continue now to question number 3. So these were the journal entries to correct the errors, and they have the narration. Journal entries to correct the errors. And then in part B, we have the suspense account, which is fully balanced. So this is a suspense account. And part C, the adjusted statement of profit for the year ended 30 September 2023. And part D, a corrected statement of financial position as at 30th September 2023. So this now is a corrected statement of financial position. Then we go to question 4. You have the bar statement of profit or loss. Then we have the workings continue. Then part B, we have the statement of income and expenditure for the year ended at 1st August 2023. And finally, part C, we have the statement of financial position as at that 1st August 2023. So you can use these answers to compare your answers after doing the revision for this paper. Then we have the question 5. These are the reasons why adjustment of account are needed. And finally, part B of that question, which required ratios, you have the current ratio. So a question of ratio usually require you just to remember the formula. For example, you know, current ratio is equals to current asset over current liability. If you just remember the formula, then you're going to get that question correctly. Then quick ratio, average trade receivable correction period, which is equals to average trade receivables over credit sales, then multiplied by number of days in a year. Then you have the gross profit margin. If you just remember the formula, then you are good to go in these questions of ratios. And finally, you have the earning per share or EPS. So can you subscribe? And we are going to discuss how some of these questions are tackled in videos for. Thank you very much.